Hello! In this video we will discuss analog sensors, name some examples, and look at how to use them with an Arduino. Analog sensors measure physical quantities and react to changes by varying their resistance. Analog sensors usually operate with 3.3 or 5 volts and output a voltage using a voltage divider. Many analog sensors include the voltage divider in their circuit, while others require the user to build one themselves. The output voltage can be converted to a physical quantity by doing some manipulating. Depending on the sensor, different equations are needed. Some examples of analog sensors include temperature sensors, sound sensors, or photoresistors, which measure light levels. Analog sensors have 3 pins, 2 for the supply and ground, and 1 for the output reading. To measure analog values with an Arduino, you need to use the analog pins and the analog read function. The analog read function returns a value between 0 and 1023. Note that the output is continuous and the resolution can be limited by the analog to digital converter of the measuring device. We are now demonstrating a modified version of one of the example codes, read analog voltage, together with the temperature sensor. In addition to reading an analog value and then converting it to the voltage, we also calculate the corresponding temperature. Lastly, the temperature value is printed to the serial output. To follow along, you will need an Arduino, a breadboard, some hookup wires, and a temperature sensor. We are using the TMP36. Connect the TMP36 to the breadboard and connect the terminals one at a time. First the 5 volt to the right leg, then A0 to the output, and finally ground to the left leg. In the setup function, serial communication is initialized. At the start of the loop, the temperature sensor output is measured with the analog read function. The output is stored to the variable sensor value. Then the voltage is calculated by multiplying the sensor value by 5 and dividing it by 1023. The voltage is also multiplied by 1000 to change it to millivolts. The TMP36 sensor has a 500 millivolt offset and varies the output voltage by 10 millivolts per degree Celsius. Therefore, the temperature is calculated by subtracting 500 from the voltage and then dividing the value by 10. Note that we are using floats in both calculations to prevent rounding errors. Lastly, we print the temperature value to serial. That's everything for analog sensors. Thank you for watching the video and see you in the next one.